Yo, what's up, everyone? Firstly, before everything, I would like to tell you a Merry Christmas. I wish you a Merry Christmas to each one of you guys. Thank you so much for being subscribers for this long time. And because of this, guys, today I thought about coming to you with a kind of Christmas gift. And today it's all about Concentrate by SXIN. Technically speaking, it's my version on the track because it's done on an only Mark II. But I am going, guys, today to tell you everything you need to recreate this one on the Mark II. So, guys, this tutorial would be helpful only if you have the Mark II. If you don't have it, I'm really sorry for that. But I wish you would enjoy watching my tutorial anyways. Okay, guys, so without any time wasted, let's dive directly into it. The tempo of this track is 125, and today, now I will show you each track, so the play level of each tracks separately. The first one has the play level of about 140 something, yeah. The second track, the first track will have the concentrate, slow down the lyrics. The second track will have the opening bass and the other synth sound, I don't know how to call it. It's a play level of 123. The third track is going to be the sound for the drops, which is 83 play level. The fourth track is the kick. Put that about 150, please. Yep. And the last track, it remains in 100. Standard. Awesome. So, as always, guys, I will show you first all the FX that you need for the track in both input and track. And then we will do it. Awesome. So we start with bank number 1. So, guys, here you will require all of the FX. A effect is going to be like, I don't know, an EQ. It's just to cut out the lows a bit of my voice. So I will show you my EQ. Low is going to be -5, high +5, low mid -8, and high mid +2, and the level is +9. Yep. Okay. Effect B is guitar to bass of 100 balance, and that's it. And mode 2. Yep. C effect is distortion vocal. We will distortion the heck out of that guitar to bass. Tone +41, distortion 100, D level is 0, and E level 85. And the last effect is a really long reverb. Time 7.3 seconds, density 9, and E level 71. Awesome. That's how we are going to start the track. And you need to make the E note. But that's for later. So for this bank, you can enable all the FX. And let's go to the second bank track, input effect bank P. Okay, so here it's going to be like this. Granular delay A, time 53, feedback 100, and we put the E level to 0. We will put it back to 100 with this knob right here. Okay. FXB is the oscillator bot, which is type vintage, so tone -20, attack 100, mode sense +50, balance 100, and we use only the static note. And the note is E3. Okay? Good. Effect C in bank B is H-pass filter. The rate is a quarter. The depth is 46. Resonance of 50. Yeah, just like default. And the cutoff is default. And no step rate. Okay? By that, it sounds like this. if you put the oscillator together, which is already there, but I figured out the last one, which is tremolo on D. The rate is 16 note, so go to 0 and go back by 2 values. The depth is 100, the waveform we use 0, and the level is 100. That's it. By that, it sounds like this. But if you now question yourself, why in the heck I added a granular delay right there? Well, because the texture of the sound sounds different. Believe me. We are going to do like this. We will enable all the effects, make sure that the last effect you press is granular delay, and then you input in the microphone, I don't know, some kind of percussion sounds like snares and hi-hats. That's it. And then you raise the E level from 0 to 100, and then we'll see. And now you can go to bank C. So, remember, the first bank is for the and then the second is for that specific sound right here. Bank C is the bank where I have this bank, guys, will require a lot of effects, but we are starting with some dynamics on A, type live compression and +8, and EQ on B that will start like this: low -6, high +8, low mid -10, and high +2, high mid +2, sorry, and level +4 for the beginning. We're going to change the level of the EQ and the lows. We are starting with -6 for snares and hi-hats on last track, and for the kick we are going to put it to like +7. Yep. And we are going to drop down the level a bit, like +2, because yeah, it's difference. Trust me, guys. For the sound on track 3, where is for the drops? You will see. We are going to do, guys, everything step by step. And now let's see. On FX, C, and D, you will need several FX. Let's start on C. On C, there is a guitar to bass of 100 balance and mode 2. I will explain that right now. On D, you will need a transpose of -12 and mode 1. If you question yourself, why is the guitar to bass transpose together? Well, because after the kick, if you know on SXIN's track, I tried to recreate some kind of that kick bass. I don't know how to call it. And then, after you recorded the kick, right after the kick, you do only with guitar to bass and transpose. So this is for, technically speaking, the kick. Yep. And now I have to cut the video because my camera can't resist more than 10 minutes. Awesome. Okay, guys. So, now on C effect, the next effect used is granular delay. This is going to be used for the sound used for the drop. Time on granular delay is going to be 65, feedback of 82, and the E level stays the same. And we're going to use that, like you input a looper kick with a granular delay, and like you record it like this on track 3. But now if you question yourself why this appeared right here, it was nothing here yet. Well, I recorded the second part of the tutorial, but my camera got cut off, so yeah. So you record that with the granular delay on track 3, and then you have this. Okay? Awesome. And usually I record that only with dynamics, okay? So dynamics and granular delay you need for this. And now on C, the last effect used is a high-pass filter that is having the rate 0, depth 0, resonance 57, and cutoff of 56, and no step rate. This is used for the lyrics. Concentrate. Yeah, I find this effect matching the, I don't know, the style of his voice. I don't know what he's using in the FX because he has the second device, but yeah. Here, this is the pretty appropriate effect. Okay, and then on D, you have first the transpose, I tell you once again, -12 and mode 2, used alongside with the guitar to bass on C for the kick bass. And then the last effect on D is reverb, 3 seconds, density 9, and E-level, we put it to 0. And we flick it for the snares. Okay? Awesome. So, you start on D effect with transpose, and on C, you start with guitar to bass. Okay? Good. And now let's go in the last input effect bank, which is, technically speaking, the riser bank. And I find out these effects and settings of them pretty accurate, I can say, to the riser that SXIN is using on his second device. Yeah. So, we put granular delay on A, time 41, feedback 100, E-level 70. On B, you have a pitch bend of +1 octave used first, and the bend is starting to 0 because you put it slowly to 100 at the build-up. And now on C, you have a tremolo sequencer. I find out this sound, this effect, being pretty accurate and close to the actual riser used. Rate is 8 note, the depth is 100, waveform 33, and level 100. And now go to the sequencer part, put the sequencer on, and target the level. And now, sequencer rate is 8 note once again, sequencer max 2, this means we are going to use only these two values. And I find out these two values right here, being pretty close to the actual riser. Yeah, and the first value is 37, I find out this one to be correct. 37, and the second 100, and if you make like a sound, you know, like the marked users, yeah. It sounds like this. I think it's pretty close, yeah. And the last effect used here is obviously a reverb of 4.8 seconds, density 9, E-level 74. And now, if you input in the granular delay 2 clicks, you will get this. And then, if you put pitch bend, so in this band, guys, make sure to have all the effects on, but make sure that the pitch bend is the last effect pressed. And I tell you something before we move to the track part. At some point, you are going to change the pitch of the pitch bend from +1 octave to -3 octaves. Okay? And you raise it once again, like from 0 to 100. The same thing, but you start with +1 octave. Okay? And here, everything on, and B, last effect pressed. And now I go back to the track input effect bank C, where you can hear me louder. And now, guys, let's go to the track effects banks, where are used only 3, A, B, and C. Technically speaking, we are setting up almost the same effects, just with different settings. So here, first effect is a high-pass filter. You can have the default settings here. Just put the rate to 0 and the step rate also to 0. So everything is default, only these two, 0. Rate 0, step rate 0, and if you ask yourself why to put both of them to 0, in order to work the cutoff sequencer. So for that, you make you go to the next page, you put sequencer on, and the target is the cutoff. Okay, and now here are the settings. Set sequencer rate is 8 note, and sequencer max is starting first with 3, because we change in the meantime when doing the track, like SXIN's version on his channel, on his concentrate on his channel, his version on his channel. We change the sequencer max at some point from 3 to 8, but then back to 3. But we start with 3. And the values used here are first 100, second and third 18, fourth again 100, fifth and sixth again 18, seventh value 100 once again, and the last value, the 8, is 18. Awesome. And by itself, if you put this to this one, it will sound like this. Yeah, and if you change the sequencer max to 8, awesome. But we start with sequencer max 3. And now on B, there is a crazy effect going, which is, yeah, haha, distortion boost. If you question yourself why we use this, well, because on Mark II, the filter is pretty weird, and it lowers the volume of your track. Yeah. So in order to boost the level a bit, you put a distortion boost of tone plus 50, distortion 40, and E level 63, and D level 0. Okay. Now, the next effect used is on C, ring modulator, that has the frequency 0, balance 50, and mode 2. And the last effect used in the bank A is a reverb, default reverb. Everything is standard. 3 seconds, density 9, and E level 50. That's it. So guys, in this bank, make sure to have enabled only effects D, B, and A. And make sure that the last effect pressed here is A, in order to get directly really fast in the filter settings when we change the sequencer max to 3 from 3 to 8. Okay. Track effect bank B. Okay, so track effect bank B has these settings on the FX. High pass filter once again on A with the same settings like on the last filter on track effect bank A, until the sequencer everything is same. Rate 0, step rate 0, sequencer and cutoff target. And the sequencer rate is 8 note, and the sequencer max is also 8. So we use 8 values, that means, and the values are like this. First value 100, second value 18, third value 42, fourth value 73, fifth value 18, sixth value 73, seventh value 42, and eighth value 18. And if you ask yourself why this sounds really random settings, well, they are not really random, because I tried to recreate a step rate pattern filter from Mark I. Because the step rate on the Mark II, on the filter, it's not really sounding the same. It's like backward, starting with the low part and then the high. You can try that by yourself if you have a Mark I and Mark II as well. Okay, then next effect on B is the same distortion boost, like on track effect bank A. So boost, type, tone, plus 38, distortion 40, and E level 67. C effect is a panning delay. In order to add a bass note on the bass, I'll show it to you right now, like I try to explain it. Time is 25 milliseconds. Feedback 80, D level 100, E level 90. Technically speaking, the 25 milliseconds is a note right between the frequencies. So 24 milliseconds is an E note, a perfect E note, like the granular delay on input, 65 time, and the 26 is an E flat, and 25 is like a slightly off-tune E note. And if you add that on this, you get this. Yep. If I would put 24, it will be perfect. And that's why you hear here some strange notes, frequencies, because you combine two notes that are one of them is slightly off tune. Really clever SXIN on the effects here. I appreciate him a lot. Okay, and the last effect used is ring modulator on D with the same settings as on bank A. So frequency 0, balance 50, mode 2. And here you have enabled only FX ABC and D later. Okay, and the last bank used in the track is bank C. Again, same effects with different settings. High pass filter on A, again rate 0 and step rate 0, and then sequencer on and cutoff is target. And here are the settings. Sequencer rate 8 note, once again, and sequencer max here 4. And first value is 100, second value 48, third value 18, and fourth value, the last, 18. 48, sorry. So 100, 48, 18, 48. B, distortion boost, the same distortion boost, like on the other banks, with same settings, everything is same. Panning delay on C, same, everything is same, once again, like on the bank B, 25 milliseconds, feedback 80, E level 90. And D, ring modulator, same guys, like on all the track effect banks, 0.52. And in this bank, you start directly with all the effects on. And we start with track effect bank A. And guys, this is everything about the effects used. And now guys, I am going to cut the video for the last part of the tutorial, where I will show you step by step everything you need to make on this track to recreate it. Okay guys, so let's do it. So we start with the third track. In my opinion, you can start with it pre-recorded, because it will not sound all the time perfect like this. That's why I choose to go pre-recorded there. And you can put the effects directly on there. Okay, we start with bank A in input, bank A in track effect, and we start with the on second track, guys. Okay, let's go. Press the tempo and record it like this. And now go to bank B and make the sounds in order to you will see, just follow me. So I inputted the sound, then I put the E level of the granular delay on A from 0 to 100 real quick, and then I record it. And then I immediately press input effect bank C to cut the sound. Okay, and now let's make the beat and everything. We start with hi-hats and snares here, and a click at the beginning. Let's go. Okay, add the click. Okay, and now the snares. wrong effect. D, you start with reverb, sorry. And now you flick it. Okay? And now let's put the kick on track 4. In order to do that, put the low of the EQ at +7. And now let's record the kick. Awesome. And now put the lows on the EQ to -11, and now you will put, yeah, you can like let the level like at +4. It's okay like that as for now. And now you go on D from reverb to transpose, and you keep the guitar to bass on C and transpose, and you do this note after the kick, like this. Okay, and now you have this. Yeah, that's why I choose the in my cover to put the kick and the snare. How do you say that? Pre-recorded, yeah. Because I don't know, yeah. It's hard to make them perfect from directly. And now, guys, go on C from guitar to bass to high pass filter, sorry, and on D go from transpose to reverb back. And now change the settings. Time is going to be 5 seconds, 0.7, and D level 75. Yep. You keep the level 4 for the EQ, and now this is the next part, guys. Let's press now tracks 2, 3, and 5 all together, okay? Now, and then you press filter. You go to the page of sequencer max sequencer rate, and at some point you put sequencer max of 8. Let's go. Ring modulator, kick. Go back to the filter. Put sequence rate from 3 to 8. Record hi-hats and shakers. And the next step after this, you will I will show you everything like live. And now after this part, after you recorded the shakers and the hi-hats on track 5 and shakers on track 4, where is the kick? Now you put level of the EQ at +9 or +8, yeah, let's say +8, not really that high. And then you use filter and reverb concentrate. Yeah. And now you will change the sequencer max from 8 back to 3. You disable ring modulator and you undo the shakers on the kick. Okay? So let's do that live right now. Concentrate. guys, I think I will cut the video for one more time because of the last part of the track. Yep. Okay, guys. So now, go. I will show you right now once again how we need to do everything. After several amounts of bars were played here, we will go directly to track effect bank C. Okay? And in input, you can now go to the riser part. Concentrate. And you will input click slow down. Concentrate. 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 Slow down. And this is, guys, how we do the last part of the track with the second drop and the third. So, to summarize things, in the riser part, in the riser bank, I made first the riser with the pitch plus 1 octave, then I made minus 3 octaves for the last drop where it's this. Yep. Okay. So, guys, I really hope that you understand everything. Okay? And for you right now, once again, I will do the drop. I will do the track once again for you, from beginning until the end. Just please, just 1 second. Just let me please, real quick, save this track to another preset, because I have the track in a different key. Let me please check which track is empty. Oh, this is not empty. Okay. Just one moment, guys. I think almost all my tracks are not empty anymore. That's not good. Okay. Maybe this. Awesome, this one. Nice. Okay, guys. So for you right now, live, I will do the track one more time. Just, I will go with the pre-recorded tracks 3, 4, and 5. The snare, kick, and this. Okay? If you don't mind that, I will go with pre-recorded, but you know what you have to do. Okay? So I'm going, guys, right now to do the track once again for you. Okay, let's do it. And then the kick with the bass. And then this one with granular delay on C and dynamics. And then let's go. And this is, guys, how you have to try, at least, to recreate SXIN track. Yeah. I don't know to say if it was easy or hard to figure out, but what I can tell you is that on Mark II, to figure out everything, it was really hard. So, guys, here you have the tutorial, and I really hope that it will help you. And I am very curious about your version on this one. So, guys, thanks so much for watching, and I wish you once again happy holidays with your family, with your beloved ones, and keep it looping. And see you, hopefully, very soon. Take care of you.